Yo, fam, Coach Sam, Strong Gents Coaching. Should you be taking a pre-workout supplement? That's the question that you guys have for me today. And the short answer is no. And the long answer is maybe. Okay. The short answer is no because honestly, what you're paying for is a really expensive form of caffeine. Now, do pre-workout supplements have other ingredients in it that could benefit you slightly in the gym? Yeah, but are they going to make that much of a drastic change? No, not really. So is it worth it? No, because you're just paying a higher price point for something you could be getting in a coffee, right? So this is, you get more servings for less money for pretty much the same benefit. This is actually Folgers Instant Coffee, baby. This is liquid gold. Don't knock it until you try it. But pre-workout supplements in general, okay, they have such a high caffeine content, especially nowadays. Like the supplement industry in general is always like, oh, if they have this much in it, I'm just going to put more in it and say it's better. That's kind of the trend that's been going on. And so now some of these pre-workouts have like 400, 350, 400 milligrams of caffeine in it. Like that's just absurd, dog. Like you don't need that much to give you a little energy boost to have a better workout. But for me, I have experience with pre-workout supplements because I used to take them all the time, especially in high school. I used to wake up and on my drive to school, have a scoop of pre-workout, sleep all day in school anyways because I was getting crap sleep at night because I'd take another scoop of pre-workout before my workout in the evening and I'd be up all night. So it was like I'm relying on caffeine just to like barely keep me awake throughout the day and then relying on caffeine again to give me energy to work out. But then I wasn't getting any rest or recovery anyways, so I was losing out on potential strength and muscle building gains because I wasn't getting the proper recovery because recovery is super important. So can caffeine be a benefit? Yeah, of course. But can it be a detriment and a downfall as well? Of course. So the short answer is no, because you really don't need it. If you feel like you need caffeine to get through your day and to get a good workout in, we have other things that we need to address. The long answer is maybe, because a pre workout supplement could be considered something like a coffee, which I personally use. I use coffee as a way to increase my focus and attention. If not, I'm all over the place. Caffeine gives me the ability to laser in. I don't choose the high caffeine content supplements like a pre workout or a Rain energy drink, which has 350 milligrams of caffeine, because it's just too much for me. I'm someone who's more caffeine sensitive, which I've grown to realize throughout my years of becoming adult, is I don't need as much caffeine as I originally thought I did to get the effects of caffeine. There's a point where I drink caffeine and I keep drinking caffeine and I don't feel any more effects. I just get jittery, right? So I'd rather drink enough caffeine to maintain my focus and concentration to give me the benefit of getting work done or to have a good workout versus just burning out, feeling jittery. So you can save a ton of money and have a lot more servings of caffeine with something like coffee, right? Whether it doesn't matter what kind of coffee it is, unless you're going to Starbucks all the time and getting like $6 drink, that's crazy, dog. You're out of your mind. Folgers Instant Coffee, liquid gold. Don't knock it until you try it. Do you need a pre-workout supplement? No, you really don't. There's so many days where I work out with no caffeine at all. Okay, it's called natural energy, baby. And back in the day, most people just use natural energy or coffee. And that's really what we should get to now, especially because some of these supplements, like they're not regulated. Obviously, no supplements are regulated by the FDA, but whatever. That's not really the point. Is a lot of these aren't third party tested, meaning that these supplements could have fillers in them or ingredients in them that don't really do anything, or they're not actually the amount in it that they're claiming that there is. So you really don't know what you're getting sometimes if it's not third party tested or a reputable supplement company. And then some of the ingredients, like the claims that these people make, come on, dog. Like it doesn't matter what you're taking if you're not eating correctly or working out hard enough, right? So you're just spending a boatload of money for something that you could be getting in a powdered form of coffee, right? Like this is instant coffee, so it's kind of like a pre-workout scoop anyways, but it's so much cheaper. It's like 13 cents for a teaspoon of Folgers instant coffee versus like $3 for a scoop of pre-workout. Do you see what I'm saying? So the long-term answer is, like, if you feel like you need energy, then a pre-workout, we're going to call it a pre-workout, which could just be a short shot of caffeine, like an espresso shot or a cup of coffee, then yes, you could totally go ahead and use that. It is a benefit. I am a fan of using caffeine as a tool, but not to rely on. And a lot of times, if you consume a lot of caffeine, a high amount of caffeine over and over again throughout the day, throughout the weeks, throughout the months, throughout the years, your tolerance comes down. You end up relying on it and you just burn out. That's my experience. And it's also experience of a ton of my clients. So if you'd like to save some money and not burn out on caffeine as quickly and all the time, just stick to coffee, dog. Just stick to some good old black coffee, 1 or 2 cups a day, 1 or 2 espressos a day, And that is it. If you have any questions, comment them down below. Don't forget the motto here, gents: get strong and stay strong. Peace.